use of mass communication between two parties that usually involves news, sports, or politics.
Oh!
Media was first introduced in 1690 with the introduction of newspaper. Newspaper was widely used in the U.S., and it was used to communicate between different towns on different issues that was going on in between each town. The introduction of the internet has allowed media to grow a whole ton due to internet allowing people to have easy access to media. Media is widely used on platforms like Twitter and news networks on TV. With the introduction of internet with social media, there also came a negative factor, which is the reliability, due to everyone having access to posting stuff about political issues on the media, and sometimes the sources may be unreliable. There are a number of factors that make a source credible. One thing that makes a source credible is where it comes from. For example, if a source comes from Twitter, it is probably less reliable because it follows a person's bias. On the other hand, if the source comes from a major news corporation, then it's more likely that the source has more credit than that of a personal tweet. Another thing that makes a source credible is whether or not it is a primary source. A primary source is more credible because it is the original facts and can't be misinterpreted when being passed along to another person. And offers credibility is the last important thing, because if the author is known for writing articles that are false or misleading, then reading their article is not the best ideal because of their past articles. Here are 3 important guidelines when reading media. Guideline 1. Make sure to use multiple sources. Here's a video that says birds are being used as drones by the government. Watch this person's reaction after reading just one article.
Oh my gosh! The birds!
Looking at multiple media sources allows the reader to have a better chance of figuring out what the true facts are compared to the false facts, and also gives the reader different points of views on the different issues.
Yeah, I don't think birds are the problem.
Guideline 2. Analyze the facts and use common knowledge.
Fortnite's gonna take over USA. Be careful, the US government is listening over your mic. Be careful. That's not true. Use your common sense.
Guideline 3. Consider both the bias of the reader and the writer.
Government surveillance, this all goes back to Alexander Hamilton giving the government too much power.
Following these guidelines makes interpreting the media as easy as mowing the lawn.